Doug didn't really have time to go into this the other day, but since Rob asked about it, let me show you some basic automations that help with client retention. So if you go into automation and then you can go next, you'll find it under this 45 folder. And basically, it's just taking the client status, which is the MindBody client status, and that also populates the client status custom field for each contact. And depending on the status, it will trigger one of these workflows. And then you can see within the workflows what it's trying to do. So simple tag management, no big deal. Then in this case, like payment declined, send them a text. We notice your payment method on file, blah, 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 decline. Then wait, then email, then wait, then create a task for the team to follow up, that sort of thing. This happens automatically when their status changes. So you don't necessarily need to go into the smart list and do it. These kind of things can be happening for you automatically if this workflow is turned on, which it is by default. So we have similar type flows for declined, expired, suspended, terminated. Active doesn't actually send a message unless we detect that they're coming back from declined, like they updated their payment method, and now we send them a simple message in that one scenario. Otherwise, it's just some simple management stuff that we don't really want to mess with. We also are moving them through a pipeline, which you can see here if you change the drop down to retention. And I just turned this on, so there won't be any yet. But this will just be a handy snapshot way to show where they are in the flow. If you need to interact with them, the list is pretty large. And there's no way to do bulk stuff from here. So I would still use the smart list for bulk communications, but this would be a good visual way to see kind of where everyone is. I don't have active because that's just most people should be active, and it's such a big list that it doesn't really make sense. If they make it into this view, it means there's something you want to do to keep them active.